They're not criminals. They not go through the criminals. They go through the innocent people.
But these are the people that are being arrested. These are the people that liberals are protesting in favor for. Can't even talk about it on YouTube. You talk to these protesters and they're just like, oh, well, we feel sad because we think that Trump is demonizing all Latinos. And it's like, no, there's no issues that we have with Latin Americans who live in Latin America and try to make their own countries great. It's not an issue about racism or any of that. It is just about just making sure our country is following our laws. If you really get down to it, what these protesters want, they say it, they want no borders, no walls. They just want a complete mess of a society. They want to destroy our country. Charlotte, North Carolina is actually looking crazier than Mexico City right now as Operation Charlotte's Web is underway. And on November 15th alone, they arrested 81 illegal criminals. And in this video, you are going to see many examples of the people in Charlotte protesting against ICE and trying to interfere with their operations. So please make sure that you are subscribed so you never miss out on new updates. The current debate online right now is about the sheer amount of illegals living in our major cities, Charlotte being one of them. Matt Van Swol is really leading this conversation. He says that out of the 900,000 residents, it's about 940,000, over 150,000 of them are foreign born. And I would like to point out that 100,000 of them are here illegally. So it's not like they're foreign born and then they figured it out or they're here on some type of visa. No, 100,000 of them. It's like 1 in 9 are just completely illegal, cross the border. A lot of them come from Mexico, El Salvador, and Honduras. So let me know what you guys think about this arrest. Google says that 75% of illegals in Charlotte are working mostly in construction. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't think it's wonderful that people are not paying taxes and getting paid under the table. If anything, it has just opened up new opportunities for American construction workers in Charlotte. Oh, but here are some liberals that care more about criminals than they do Americans. No border patrol. This sign conveniently leaves out the word illegal. There is a very big difference. Seeking safety is not a crime. Exactly. That's why they're being deported, so that Americans can be safe. Do you guys notice how about, 3% of the protest actually includes people who are affected by the deportations? Trump 2028, Trump 2028. I mean, most of them just want to feel like they are a part of something, even though it is something ridiculous. I'm happy to see raids like this happening.
Again? Oh, what the f? Back up, sir. Back up. I'm backed up. I'm backed up.
Hey,
I'm backed up. What happened?
again.
What happened? They just ID'd him. They just ID'd him. The other guys, don't you coordinate with each other? They just ID'd him. They just ID'd him. You broke his nose. There was another truck that was here and ID'd him already. The going
At
on?
this point, this guy has had many, many months to self-deport. He has decided to put himself at risk, and then he is deciding not to cooperate with officers. These liberals are not helping them because they're making people who are here illegally believe that they have a chance, as if this guy who goes up to them recording is somehow going to stop them. It's completely ridiculous. Look at the way these guys are rolling in. They are just absolute total badasses. I think a lot of Americans feel like we lack real men. This guy is a great representation of low testosterone. And our border agents are honestly such great role models. I love just how manly our military is becoming. I think America is beginning to look really great because people are making fun of mayors that say stupid stuff like this.
I grew up undocumented in Charlotte, in the neighborhoods that so many immigrant families call home. And today I stand before you as not only the first Latino, but the first formerly undocumented member of the city council.
You know how people have been making these funny AI iterations of clips? Somebody needs to make one, or I need to learn how to do it, that these border cars just pull up and then they immediately put him in handcuffs as soon as he said that he grew up undocumented. That wasn't good. Your parents shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't encourage that type of behavior. But now you have people handing out whistles to everybody in Charlotte so that they can warn undocumented illegal people when the border patrol is there. When I was in Chicago, I was handed one of these whistles and I was using it to let border patrol know when I found somebody who was undocumented. I think that that's the best use of him.
She wants one. Oh, thank you. Yep, whistles. You're a reporter. Okay. Whistles. They hate them. Yeah, they blow on that shit as loud as you can, dude. They hate it. My whistle. So
Noise equals visibility. They use them against conservatives. If you're a conservative that shows up to like counter protest or even just record and you're not fully supportive of them, they will go up to you and just blow the whistle for hours, minutes, for a really long time. That's how crazy they are.
Real quick.
What they're really protesting against is majority of the country, and they're also protesting in favor of criminals. So they have released a list of the people who have been arrested. So meet the people that liberals are trying to protect. This is Juan, an illegal alien from Costa Rica, arrested for indecent liberties with... Put him in CCOT, please. Ugh, I don't know how anybody can be so stupid. Try to protect these people. It's like they don't know who they're protecting. It's so annoying. These people are really, really, really bad. They have a long list of things. I mean, these people are so bad that I'm not even able to speak freely about the things that they have done on YouTube. And sometimes I feel like YouTube censorship kind of works in criminals' interest because you're not able to expose what people are actually doing or to say what they're actually doing. This guy has vehicle theft, larceny, trespassing, burglary, forced entry, property damage, possession of stolen property, and drug possession. Meanwhile, this guy basically has the best record out of all the other ones who were arrested. It's just mind-boggling. Here you have a guy who was basically trying to distract ICE and protect these horrendous criminals. He should be in jail for this.
Esta mañana estaba manejando por la South Boulevard, cerca de West Fargo, en la Arcel Drive. Estaba viendo temprano en la mañana latinos corriendo muy rápido. Yo digo, andan haciendo ejercicio. Pero después volteo a ver hacia atrás y hay unos oficiales de inmigración corriendo detrás de ellos. Yo digo, santísimo, la migra. La migra está aquí, dije en ese momento. Entonces vine a comprar un desayuno aquí al restaurante. Yo digo, la migra está aquí, pero no pensé, jamás me imaginé. Me parqueo y cuando voy entrando al restaurante, se me paran varios carros enfrente de mí y me comienzan a preguntarme el estatus y todo eso. Pero realmente habían algo otros hispanos en esta área y traté de retenerlos como por 20 minutos a los oficiales en los que las personas podían irse. Después, bueno, me preguntaron estatus, yo no les quería dar información, yo tengo la información, pero igual se las di. Cuando vengo, 2 minutos después con mi comida, me subo a mi auto, voy a prender mi auto y de repente los carros me bloquean. Y alguien toca la puerta y me dice, abre la puerta, en inglés todo.
The thing that bothered me about that video is how he's talking to the recorder or just to the camera too, as if everybody is supposed to be on his side. It's like, oh, that's so messed up that they came and asked you for documentation and oh, you did really good by trying to stall them for 20 minutes. And it's kind of like, I hate to break it to you, but America voted for this arrest.
Just handcuff him. Don't look. Just handcuff him.
You can hear some crazy lady in the back screaming.
All right. Get him up.
Honestly, I wish this might sound a little bit messed up, but I do wish that I could have grown up in America where that had already happened.
¡Órale, la chingada de aquí! ¡La chingada de aquí! ¡Órale, no nos queremos!
We're conducting immigration inspections before we go and answer your questions. We're not going to, okay, ma'am? We're not going to.
These protesters, they are the worst. That's the thing that these leftists are always doing. They insult people and are racist to them to try to bring them down to somehow make them want to join the Democrat Party, to join their ICE protests.
I don't like the way. I don't. No. I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
I don't understand why they're doing that, because 80% or 90% of the people is just working. They just want to work to support their families. They don't understand that. They're not criminals. They not go through the criminals. They go through the innocent people.
Coming into the country illegally was a crime, and people who commit crimes are criminals. And when you're a criminal, you get in trouble, you get deported, you go to jail. That's what happens when our laws are being enforced. These are great things, don't you guys feel happy seeing this stuff?
Charlotte, what do I? Slow down, just stay right here.
This is the illegal traffic stop. This is the illegal traffic stop. This is the illegal traffic stop.
What?
This is the illegal traffic stop. No, this is the no. I do not. I can stay here. I have the right to record. I have the right to record. I have the right to record. This is the illegal traffic stop. This is the illegal traffic stop.
I have the right to block the road, block an intersection. I have the right to obstruct ICE. It's just absolutely insane. It's so far-fetched that this is what our country has come to. Blocking the street and putting your own life in danger to protect these people. These are the people that you're screaming and yelling about. I mean, really, you don't have any other cause in life than to fight for that? Again, when people get deported, their families can go visit them. It's so bizarre that people make up stuff and it's like, oh, they're being kidnapped and then they just disappear. That's such bullshit.
Why are y'all doing that? What the
He was rented for, man.
Yeah, and what was he doing?
Obviously, he was actually illegal.
He was what? What?
Illegal.
How do you know? Exactly.
Excuse me.
How do you know? Exactly.
He just admitted it. That's what we do interviews, ma'am. We do interviews.
I'm sure.
I'm surprised they're even answering their questions.
Go ahead and call. Exactly.
That's not nice.
Well, are you doing nice things?
Absolutely. Making
No,
the
you're
community
not.
safer for you.
He wasn't doing anything. Exactly. I bet you he was grocery shopping.
Could be. Criminal grocery shop. They gotta eat too.
Yeah, they do. And you know what? Most of the time, they're not actually doing anything wrong.
Most of the time, they're not doing anything wrong. They're just involved in like drug trafficking and doing really horrendous stuff with the peoples of the community's children. Like, you talk to these protesters, And they're just like, oh, well, we feel sad because we think that Trump is demonizing all Latinos. And it's like, no, there's no issues that we have with Latin Americans who live in Latin America and try to make their own countries great, like Mexico is currently trying to do. So it's not an issue about racism or any of that. It is just about just making sure our country is following our laws. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you know how much I hate that stupid communist song. And if you really get down to it, what these protesters want, they say it, they want no borders, no walls. They just want a complete mess of a society. They want to destroy our country because if we didn't have any borders or walls, the US would cease to exist.
Sitting in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, who really believes that Hitler was the greatest man ever on earth.
What?
Whose whole vision is to be just like Hitler.
What?
And is trying to create a 1940s Germany right here in the United States.
It's just annoying. In my own personal opinion, the conversation goes completely off the rails when people start to say stuff like that. Because we are the United States of America. When you look at our history, that wasn't a part of it, okay? That was a different country's history. And so people like to bring up slavery and how they never want something like that to happen again, or they talk about how people are still repressed. Okay, those are things that maybe America has to work through. But that happened on the other side of the world. Honestly, this is becoming such a major problem in my opinion because people keep bringing this up and it is when the conversation goes completely off the rails and it gets completely off topic and it's becoming an issue within the conservative movement as well. And you can look for things when you look, seek and ye shall find. If you look for comparisons, you can find them. But what's happening right now is not Nazi Germany. People being deported back to a Latin American country where they were born and they love those countries. They wave their flags. It's the language they speak. They love their dances and everything. It's actually doing something nice to them by helping them get back to those countries to be able to live a good life instead of needing to hide from the government, not be able to get a driver's license or ever be able to work in the United States. What other country are you allowed to go into and just stay there illegally? I was an American living abroad for some time, and if you stay one day over the 90 days that you're allowed, you're given a fine every single day. And if the police find out that you're there, then you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. It's just frustrating to me that even within the conservative movement, the conversation keeps going off the rails because Democrats keep saying stupid stuff that is meant to divide us and make it seem like, oh, people in the conservative movement have to choose if they side with Israel or if they are America first or that Donald Trump is actually just a puppet of Israel. It's just too much, guys.
What you doing, bro?
What do you think I'm doing? Keep it moving.
Why you getting the people, huh? Why you getting the people?
Why am I getting them?
Yeah.
They're here illegally.
But who the place is it that we live in, huh?
Moving.
What?
Stuck on the road.
What you gonna do about it? Huh?
Want to find out?
Do it, nigga. Come on. Come on, let's do it. I don't got papers. What's up?
Alright. So are you telling me you're not going to move?
What you
So if we need to leave, you're going to continue to block the roadway. Is that what you're saying?
You're not leaving right now. What's up? What you gonna do about it?
Well, when I do,
I don't got papers, buddy.
make sure you don't block the road, alright?
Well, we'll see if this truck goes on top of you.
Like I said, this Border Patrol guy, he is a real man.
Take it however you want to take it, buddy.
I'm going to take it exactly how it sounds.
Take it. What you gonna do?
It's kind of cool to hear him answer their question. He's like, what do you think I'm doing? I'm doing my job because they're here illegally. It was kind of nice to hear just such common sense. So annoying. So this is in Charlotte's First Ward Park on Saturday. And why are these gatherings just becoming more and more common? And again, what is the purpose of them? They had these massive No Kings protests throughout cities all over the country, and Donald Trump is still the president. Raids are still happening. People are still being deported. So what's the point of these protests in making weird videos like this?
Hey friends, Drew Reisinger here, just wanting to check in. I'm seeing a lot of information coming from North Carolina officials saying that immigration raids might be starting as early as Saturday, as early as this weekend. I know there's some real tendency to just say, if ICE is coming with good intentions to get criminals off the streets, we welcome them with open arms. There's a certain point where I think we as Democrat officials just need to call a spade a spade. ICE is not well-intentioned. They're here specifically to terrorize our communities. They're not going after criminals. We've seen this again and again. I think it's incredibly important that we are just clear and honest with the community at this
They
point.
are going after criminals.
Customs and Border Patrol and ICE officials are specifically coming to terrorize communities of color, and I think it's really important that we call it what it is. Let's not pretend that these guys are coming here
to terrorize communities of color. Honestly, the only people who are terrorizing and creating chaos in the streets is you guys. And when they see a raid happening, they begin to block the road or begin blowing whistles and just acting absolutely crazy. These liberal and ICE protesters and Antifa, etc., they are the real terrorists. And everything that Democrats have been doing is just completely backwards. It's just a complete and utter lie. Please remember to subscribe, and if you would like to support the channel, the link to my Patreon is in the description. I will see you very soon.